Hello YouTubers, and thank you for tuning into the Dice for That Tool review. Today we're going to be taking a look at some more Christmas 2022 Penguin Cup World for Origami toys. And sorry, I've just got a nasty again. Oh, please don't tell me it's another sore throat. I think it is. Anyways, in this toy review, yes, we're going to be taking a look at some Penguin Cup World Christmas toys. We've got a green toy bullet train now. I think this is King Canton bullet train now, just going right over at this layout. Very nice, you know, it's a very nice bit of eye candy, isn't it, though, to have it in this video. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit slow in the way I talk. And we'll just pick them up before I start to get a giant pudding for, I don't know, maybe I must have been eating too much. I'll just say it. Fried chicken, I guess so, but it wasn't KFC. Maybe too much chicken McNuggets from McDonald's. But hey, let's not regret that, hey? That's something quite absurdly very treat-wise. As in, like, foods which are treat things, and that is junk food, isn't it? Anyways, so I think the first photo we're going to kick off is this one here, £6.95. Now this one here is one of the first Flip That Origami Penguin Cup World Christmas 2022 toys. Sadly, the logo has been water damaged. As you can see, it's actually got a lot of various colours. I can see, like, it's been splotched over with different, you know, the logo used to be all white, but now it's all been splotched over with, like, greens and blues and purples and pinks, and also smudges of yellows as well too, so it's kind of a bit disappointing. But anyways, it costs about £6.95 for this Dueling Elf Penguin, or Dueling Naughty Elf Penguin, Medieval Fighter Duel 12 pack, which is quite interesting. And oh my goodness, there you go. It also used to have a very impressive reading at the bottom here. And there you go, you get like 2 penguins, 4 elf boots, 2 hats, 2 candy canes, and a couple of shields. There's 2 shields here, hey mate. Let me just go ahead and unpack them, I suppose. Maybe this could be a very nice homage to the Legend of Zelda video games, because that's what I'm thinking. You know, I'm quite surprised that, you know, I thought I just didn't mention about it, but now I have. It actually does remind me of a lot of the Legend of Zelda games. Yay! Okay, so without getting too carried away in no particular order, I'm going to dress up this baby and see how it's like. That elf penguin thing. Hopefully it's going to be quite a bit difficult to tell on how I'm going to assemble it. So we've got like an elf hat, and then we've also got, like, you know, some pretty impressive looking candy cane type thing that your penguin can hold, which is very, very obvious, isn't it? You know, it's actually fairly nice to know that, hey, yep, your penguin can certainly work like so. And there's the shield that it comes with. Oh, look at that, hey, charge! Look at that, and I can even just get the penguin to get his elf boots ready for Christmas. Maybe it could be ruling in the land of Hyrule, I guess, because maybe this could be like, wait a minute, is this canon? Is this basically, oh my god, it's like a mashup of Club Penguin and The Legend of Zelda. How cool is that, eh? Also, I'm going to that big anime and video game Comic-Con type thing in Eggbaston today, because it's the 26th of August, and I'll be dressed up as that bird from Malaysia 2023. What's his name? Summer the Shama. It's gonna be fantastic. Anyways, who's that? This is an orange penguin. Once again, I'm just gonna dress that baby up as well. Interestingly enough, some of the hats may look different compared to others, but most of the time they're obviously the same. And we've got a nice candy cane here, just to fight off monsters and stuff. Who knows? Why am I doing Zelda, I suppose, eh? It's quite weird, isn't it? Look at that. It's quite interesting, isn't it? And here are the elf boots. It also came in that set. Who knows? It doesn't look too bad, eh? I'll just simply undress that baby here, eh? Anyways, let's move on to another product, and hopefully that will be quite curious in so many ways. And hey, that's something interesting, isn't it? Okay, let me just go ahead and take a look at something out next, which is going to be quite interesting because actually, when we're looking out for, look at that. This one's a Minecraft theme one. So flip out Origami Penguin Cup World, Christmas 2022. The more the merrier, the more Christmas is here. Santa Claus Icebreaker, or Santa Claus Elf Duel Icebreaker Fish Pond Duty 12 pack, which costs about £13. As crazy as this sounds, isn't 13 quite unlucky here? Oh my crockies! This is actually kind of interesting. Look at all these penguins, all surrounded by ice, and one of them's caught like a fish instantly. How clever and smart those penguins, wouldn't they be? I have to say, it looks quite interesting. So it comes with some penguins, a centipede, and some pickaxe, and some fish. Delicious! Right, let me just go ahead and unpack this and see what this Christmas pickaxing type thing is going to be all about. Seems to remind me a lot of Minecraft, you know, with the pickaxe and stuff. Maybe I should do some Minecraft themed penguin related toys. Wouldn't that be great? Okay, since, you know, Minecraft has now got, like, you know, rabbits and cats, that'd be quite impressive. I bet they've also got, like, wolves or wild dogs, but I don't think that will count, though. Oh no, this green penguin has actually got, like, a broken wing. This is like when you feed the penguins bread. This is like a certain disease. Is that called angel wing disease? Or angel wing feather disease? I think there's a problem with the penguin flipper. I think they're called flippers, not wings. It's a bit of a, you know, lay person's term. And it's quite weird. I think that wing is a bit ripped, so I just have to cut this out within the margin, and there you go. I think it's been trimmed. Hopefully, if I look at the other side here as well, that looks successfully trimmed. Just that very teeny tiny fringe of paper was sticking out like mad. It was sticking out like a piece of grass. Anyways, what an absolute grass hole. Sorry for just sounding like if I'm just gonna swear or anything, but anyways, with that being said, then we've got a black penguin here as well, and then we've got Santa Claus. Ho ho ho! Why am I such a penguin again? But it doesn't matter because it's Christmas. Okay, I've just dressed up this Santa penguin here, and what was interesting again, the camera just jump cut it once more, and I don't know why. I'm over to probably get like another camera of some sort, and I mean it's kind of a bit, you know, appalling when you try and play around with, you know, with cameras like, you know, I don't know how old my camera is. It's about like 3 or 4 years old, which in a sense it's been quite a long age for some reason though. Maybe I should go and get like a new webcam. I don't know, maybe before Christmas, if that's the case. There you go, we've got some more elf penguins here as well. That looks pretty nice and fantastic, eh? And then we've also got some pickaxes. Now this seems to have a bit of, you know, bit of a Minecrafty sort of feel. Now there's a bit of detailing left. I think this one here has got white, so I'm just going to go ahead and find a solution to make that section grey in colour. And hopefully I won't struggle. By the ways, without being like an absolute headless chicken. Actually, yes, chickens in Minecraft can actually fly just as parrots do, you know what I mean? Hey, that looks better now, doesn't it? Okay, so we've got the pickaxes, which is interesting though. Like, how in the hell would a pickaxe would work for a fishing set? You know, wouldn't that be a bit too irregular, hey? Wouldn't the penguins would just do that? Okay, this is getting a little bit sideswiped. Who knows? Maybe I'm just talking edgeways. Anyways, let me just go ahead and place all of my Penguin Cup World Christmassy stuff away there. I think the next part we're going to be taking a look at next I'm going to have to probably edit the video though, because the webcam just keeps on jump cutting though, automatically though, which isn't very good, because I want it to keep on running furtherly. Who knows? I'm going to have to probably reposition the webcam in hero position. Okay, let's move on to the next product, which overall is quite interesting. It costs about £12.99, the same price as the other product we looked at, which was that mining fishing set we looked at there, eh? It's called the Duck Pond Bakery Feeding Frenzy Finale 12-pack. What have we got there? Back of the packaging, we've got like gingerbread man, we've got a couple of penguins, there's 2 of them, there's basically a couple of penguins, there's some hats, there's some scarves, some ducks, and of course, and there's also like a giant croissant. Oui, oui. Okay, well, sorry, it's that French accent I'm trying to, you know, get right. And there's a very cool looking ginger man who actually looks like he's smiling in such deprivation of such spice. But he really doesn't mind though, because, you know, maybe that gingerbread man has been held in custody because he's being naughty. Right, let's go ahead and take a look at what we have in the set. So, we've got like a black penguin, and there's like an, you know, it's basically an elf type hat thing. You can even have like another Santa Claus hat as a substitute. It looks okay, doesn't it? And here we go. It's one of these things. It's quite a very impressive looking set overall though, hey? And as you can see, it looks quite fantastic. There's a blue penguin here, and then you've also got like a scarf. I could definitely, you know, try and wrap the scarf around in that penguin here, eh? Like so. And the time it's coming up to around, I think it we're nearly coming up towards 8 o'clock though. It looks perfect. Well, not so perfect, but hey, that's how toys work. Once again, we've got some ducks. Quite crazy, we're getting so many ducks. And then we've also got, maybe I should do a product where the penguins turn into chickens by having that potion and stuff, right? And we've got like a croissant over here. That looks kind of pretty strange. And then we've also got some gingerbread men as well. Very impressive looking products. I think the more unusual products though can have the more unique looking components, like that giant croissant here, which doesn't look giant to me, but giant in a way. It's how you perceive it though. Maybe it's probably showing some real life humanoid portrayal type things. Maybe if I try and show you that scarf as a bit of a way of how they mix and match, then you start to understand and how they actually work. Although, as you can see, I'm struggling. Those scarves, they actually aren't really that great. Well, who knows? Maybe they aren't really properly played by me. Nah, okay. It's kind of weird we're getting so many penguin cobweb themed toys. And luckily enough, the nicest thing we've got is that the computer is nicely back up and running again. Properly, of course. And I can't hear any spooky noises. And I can tell what the guys I successfully have managed to let my dad just do a whole bunch of cleaning for I think 4 to 6 months. Or 3 to 6 months. And after all that dust has been accumulated on that computer. Okay, moving on along, we've got about 7 products, I think. Next one here is the Origami Penguin Cookboard Christmas 2022. The RC, what's it called? The RC BRINE Shrimp Pool Extraction 12-pack. That's interesting. And we'll take a look at the back of the packaging here, eh? And we've got a pickaxe again. It's like we're dealing with a bit of Minecraft. It's crazy, isn't it, though, eh? It feels like, I don't know, maybe this is like Minecraft. You know, seeing all the penguins heading outside with pickaxes and stuff, you know, with swords. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. Maybe we could have like a diamond pickaxe. It's quite crazy, isn't it? Maybe I should do like a Minecraft themed set though, hey? How about that, hey? Could this work? So we've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, and of course 5 pieces of shrimp. Holy shrimp, that's a lot of shrimp for penguin mouthfuls to feed, for a lot of penguin mouthfuls to feed upon. And what's even more interesting about the shrimp is that if I grab one of them, you can actually chop and change the posture of the shrimp just to look like as if it was swimming in a very erect position. Like that, you know, hey? Look at that. There you go, it seems, you know, perfect in the way it swims. And then we've also got some penguins as well too, who look like they're just pretty much normal penguins. But, you know, we've got a black one, we've got a pink one. Pretty much simple, isn't it though, hey? Always checking maybe for flipper detailing and colorization, of course. Colorization distribution, that's another perfect way of complementing it. And then, of course, yes, to assemble the penguins, I'm going to, how'd you say it? Oh, there you go. Attach the heads, like so, and then do the same thing for the other penguins. Of course, I just hope that the penguins look a-okay, and the webcam is also doing totally a-okay as well. Hopefully, I don't know if there's another jump cut coming along the way here, hey? Oh man, this is actually going to be quite difficult to manage. I'm making a very good video on YouTube, but anyways, that looks okay. Okay, let's move on to our next pickup product. That looks fairly nice. Nice, great details, of course. Okay, let me just repack them all without jerking the webcam too much though. Okay, that's probably about 4. Okay, let's move on to our 5th one before there's another jump cut going on here. Okay, flip out origami penguin cookbook, £14. What's that one called? It's called the Santa Claus penguin duel with cookie. I think it's dual pair with cookie and milk Pilfering Pong critters 12-pack. That's interesting. There's the back of it here, eh? That's weird. We've got like, here you go. We've got like a glass of milk, and probably we've got some cookies. Oh my goodness. A duck is basically nabbed on a cookie, and so is that duck. That duck looks pretty much disorientated. It looks quite deformed. And with that. Anyways, let me just go ahead and unpack this and see what's up for grabs. Boy, there's a lot of Christmas stuff recently, eh? Is that a glass of milk, or is that like a piece? Is that like a broken iPhone? That's kind of weird though. That's actually quite stupidly made. As funny as it sounds, but it looks quite stunning. Okay, we've also got some cookies. They look more like pizzas. As funny as it sounds, that's very strange. And then we've also got the same Santa hat, Santa components and stuff. I'm just going to assemble. I would hate to think, you know, how much stuff am I just going to build. That looks very nice. And then we've also got another penguin, of course. It's interesting that during Christmas 2022, there's actually a lot much more water-themed toys than any other, you know, normal Christmas 2022 penguin couple of themed toys. And then we've also got some fish as well, which is totally and utterly nice. And then we've also got a couple of ducks. I mean, what do ducks have to do with Christmas? I don't know why. It seems to be quite absurd, man. Anyways, we'll just place them away, and we'll take a look at the next product, of course, too, before I start to waste time of doing jump cuts for nothing. Who knows, I could just knock it for 6. Okay, so let me just move on to another product. The next product we're going to take a look at is once again costing about £13, and it's this! And this is the like ice-breaking penguin elf duet. What's that called? What's that called? I've no idea. Is it skate or school? I can't really tell though. Oh, actually it's called scene. Okay, I thought it was a different word though. 12-pack. So it's a scene 12-pack. It costs about £13 once again. There you go. We've got some more artwork of. That's a very nice, interesting portrayal of a penguin playing with Minecraft and such. That duck looks a little bit dirt-dyed. In fact, the ducks look very derpy. And then it's a very strange and very deformed looking infant-like penguin. Ain't that penguin too young to do some mining? He or she could potentially get hurt, you know. Anyways, let me just go ahead and take all of the major components out. Once again, we've got some scarves and some pickaxes. It's kind of the same thing, isn't it, though? Whenever I'm playing around with these penguins and such. You know, mixing and matching and all of that whatnot. Crazy, isn't it, though? You can just seal the scarf like that. And it's kind of like a minifigure in a way, though, hey? Hopefully he doesn't want to get stuck. Well, it looks a bit though, hey? There you go. And we've got another red scarf here as well. Who knows, maybe I'm a bit too lazy and a bit too fidgety in the way I seem to mix and match toys. And it's about 8 o'clock. Okay, so as we've just approached towards 8 o'clock, I'm going to fit this baby in. That will be, you know, totally fantastic throughout the rest of my life. And the scarf is just dropped like so. And what else do we have? We've got some fish, which look like that. Hey, that looks fantastic, doesn't it? And then we've also got some pickaxes and some ducks. We've already seen that before on previous products like that on YouTube. We've already have. And I'm just going to go ahead and unpack that because the last product we're going to be taking a look at in this video. Hopefully this. Hang on a minute. What the hell? Someone hasn't painted their feet yellow? That's not good. Okay, we've just found a little mistake here. Oh man. I mean, give me a break, man. What's with... Oh. Sorry, I must have got a little bit ranty there. What's going on with these toys? If they haven't been detailed, that's again me doing like so. Shifting it back to the toy factory of such. This is absurd, mate. Anyways, I will just continue repacking. Last product we're going to be taking a look at is, once again, costing £13. It's kind of funny. We're getting a lot of £13 Christmas 2022 toys. Maybe it's because I'm pretty sure Christmas 2022, while best-selling, must have been very unlucky. The Merry Fishmas Seafood Suau Pre-Cooking Session 12-pack. Okay, let's look at the back of the packaging, which looks like that. That looks pretty okay and interesting. With some penguins. Just looking up for some food. And it's interesting, a lot of these sets come with like 2 penguins, but they make great room for like more unusual components. I'm hoping to see, you know, more unusual component themes of flip-up toys in future videos. That would be quite impressive. So we've got some chef hats, which look like that. There's 2 of them here, but I'm not going to mix and match them because I feel way too dumb and lazy. And there's some squid. Now, one thing I didn't realise is that you can actually wear the squid on top of the penguin's head as a bit of a headgear type thing. We've also got some scarves, which is interesting. And then we've also got some shrimp, which looks fairly interesting. All of a sudden, they look nicely postured. And then we've also got some fish who look like their faces have been deformed and they look like they've been contaminated. Maybe there could be Fukushima fish that have been contaminated inside of the nuclear plant inside Japan, isn't it? And I think that's probably about it, though. I think the only rare components are those chef hats. But hey, maybe I should probably see more of those. They don't look too bad, hey? Let me just go ahead and repack those, because that was actually fairly nice. I'm seeing all the Christmas 2022 themed products. So, I think that's got to be about it though in this Christmas 2022 episode. So if you really enjoyed it, please give this video a like, subscribe for more such videos in the future. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And I'm really sorry for the jump cut at this part of the video. And as always, thank you again. And it's bye for now.